Hello, guys. You're welcome to the University of Sydney International Undergraduate Academic Excellence Scholarship in Australia. Guys, we all know about Australia, how beautiful the place, the country is, and got lots of beaches and got a high minimum wage as well. It's a beautiful destination to migrate. And today we're going to discuss about the Sydney International Undergraduate Academic Excellence Scholarship, which is for international students and not for Australian citizens or Australian permanent residency. So let's dive straight in. But before I get started, if this is your first time on my channel, please like this video so that the video is going to get to other audience that may be in need of this scholarship. And also please subscribe to my channel and share this video to your family and friends and those that may be in need of an undergraduate scholarship. If you have plans to send either your child or your nephew or your niece abroad and Australia is your desired destination, I think you should jump on this opportunity as this scholarship offers full tuition as well as student services fees. It doesn't cover accommodation, it doesn't cover living expenses. So if you have the money to take care of the person's living expenses and accommodation, whether it be your child or your niece or your nephew or your cousin or whatsoever, please watch this video to the end so that you take an advantage of this wonderful opportunity. So let's go. So the Sydney Undergraduate International Scholarship is aimed to support international exceptional students from diverse priority markets to study across diverse undergraduate courses at the University of Sydney. Like I said, it covers 100% tuition fees and student services amenities fees as well for full-time duration of the recipient's single undergraduate degree. So if the course of study is 3 years, it's going to cover the whole of the 3 years. If it's 4 years, it's going to cover the whole of the 4 years. And it's just for tuition and the student services amenities fees. But before you apply for this scholarship, you must have applied to study at the University of Sydney. That means you must have applied for an undergraduate scholarship to Sydney before you apply for the scholarship. And please note that there's an application fee to apply to the University of Sydney. It is not free, and it is 150 Australian dollars, which is about 140 something thousand naira. That's if you're Nigerian. If you're not Nigerian, please convert it to your local currency so that you know how much you're paying for the application fees. So let's go ahead. After you must have applied to the University of Sydney, this is where you're going to apply for the scholarship. So I want to right click it for you to see. Only successful applicants will be contacted after applying for the scholarship. So when you apply to the University of Sydney, then you apply for the scholarship. Only those that have been accepted as winners will be eligible to apply or will be asked to apply. And it's approximately 20 scholarships that will be awarded globally. You can see how competitive it is. It means you have to put out an outstanding application because loads of people are applying for this scholarship. No, Australia is a beautiful country and is a desired destination for most international students. That is why this is very competitive. So you have to put out an outstanding application. So yeah, this is the application for the scholarship. Student ID is what you received. After you must have applied to the University of Sydney, you're going to fill in your full name, your DOB, your nationality, email address, then go on to the next page. So when you're done, you apply and you wait for responses from the team. If you're selected, you're going to be contacted as well. But if you're not selected, you will not be contacted. So only successful peeps will be contacted. So what are the benefits? The benefit of the scholarship is 100% tuition fees and the student services amenities fee. It does not cover the textbooks that the person is going to use throughout the university. It doesn't cover overseas health cover. It doesn't cover flight, visa cost, as well as every other cost with being under the age of 18. Probably above. Just so you know that. But it's for full time up to the duration you're going to study. If it's a 4 years or 3 years, it's going to cover all of them. But it has a clause. If you don't pass your first year, it's not going to cover for the second year. If you don't pass the second year, it doesn't cover for the third year, and so on and so forth. So there's a minimum threshold that you have to meet, which we're going to dive straight to. Let me get to it so that we know the guy has a minimum score that you must attain. We'll get to that point anyways while I continue with the scholarship information. So who's eligible? You must have applied but not yet commenced a single undergraduate coursework. For those that have already commenced, I don't think you are eligible to apply. You can be eligible only if you've applied, but you've not commenced your studies. And only applicants who apply for eligible courses will be considered for this scholarship. Courses that are combined are not eligible. They're just single undergraduate courses. And also, you must enroll in an eligible degree full-time. Part-time students are not eligible. If you're commencing a second year or a second degree at the university, you're not eligible, which means if you already obtained an undergraduate degree, you're not eligible for this scholarship. This scholarship is for those that have not obtained an undergraduate degree, and you must be an international student. If you're an Australian citizen, Australian permanent resident, you're not eligible to apply. And also, you must have completed your secondary school anywhere, whether international or in Australia or anywhere. That's fine, as long as you've completed your secondary school. So let's get to the background. Terms and conditions. Terms and conditions, background eligibility. Like I said, you must have applied for the University of Sydney undergraduate admissions before you apply. And this is basically for international students. And you must plan to enroll in the eligible degree full-time, not a part-time. And also, you must have completed secondary school. You must have you must have acquired the regular secondary school degree, and so on and so forth. Please do your due diligence and read about the scholarship properly before you apply. And some of the ongoing eligibility is you have to maintain a minimum semester average mark of 65 each semester. Like I was saying, before you proceed on to the next semester, you must have acquired 65 mark. So this is a clause for you to get onto the next phase of the scholarship. That means before you proceed on to the next semester, your previous semester, you must have a minimum of 65 as your semester average mark. Also, you must have no outstanding fees, which means you must have other fees paid. Like I said, it only covers your tuition fees and student services amenities fees, which means every other fees that includes your book, overseas health cover, and all of that, you must have none outstanding before you proceed on to the next semester of the scholarship or the next year of the scholarship. Also, the scholarship cannot be transferred to another stream, degree, or faculty, which means if you apply to study, for an example, apply to study Bachelor of Commerce, you cannot transfer to another degree or faculty. So it means you have to complete the Bachelor of Commerce degree till the end of the scholarship. So that's about it. Please read other information that is probably required of you in the scholarship. This is the Sydney International Undergraduate Academic Excellence Scholarship, and if it's your first time on my channel, please like this video, share, and subscribe to my channel because I have so many scholarship that I have to share right here. So this is one of many. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about another scholarship that you may be interested in. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.